Those individuals who do feel powerless are not informed, because the reality is you have all the power and all the control. Out with the old and with the new.
I live in Annapolis, Maryland, and I live with my 6 kids. I want my kids to know when they grow up to save energy, cut lights off. If you're not watching TV or listen to the radio, cut it off.
Yo quiero que mis hijos tengan un futuro mejor que el de hoy, que crezcan en un mundo verde, que no tenga tanta contaminación.
For me, saving energy is not just about saving money. I mean, that's certainly a benefit to it, but I, at the very least, want to have children who understand that the importance of conserving energy as much as possible for themselves and the society and community as a whole.
One of the biggest struggles with energy, as far as me and the family, was after I became divorced and became a single-parent dad of a 4-teenager household. You are done with school this year. It's time to be in middle school with you. I come into the home and I go to turn on the lights and they're not working. So my first instinct was to go to the fuse box, thinking that the remedy would be there. And the reality is there were some signs before then, like the bills they sent you, that you just kind of put to the side. And because life gets so busy, you know, you make mistakes.
My energy bill be high. It'd be like $500 that I'm working on now. Got it down to like $300. They've been higher than that, like in the thousands, and lights go out. When the power went out, the food went bad. I was feeling bad because I couldn't feed the kids. I tried to send the kids somewhere else, like over my sister's house or somewhere, but they don't want to go, they want to stay here with me.
Y lo caliente de la calefacción también nos da alergia en la piel, y entonces eso nos hace daño. Y así ahorramos dinero y estamos cuidando nuestra salud.
Every little bit helps, so that if I can be saving a decent amount of my energy bill, it's able to cover some other things that are important to me as well. What I gained from the Watt Watchers class is real practical steps that I can immediately apply.
One of the things that I've done, and it's actually probably been the biggest adjustment, has been the position of the thermostat. We got to make sure it's on auto, and we got to make sure it's cool. Having to go to the Watt Watchers workshop, it educated me about the benefit of keeping the thermostat set at a higher temperature, actually 78, which sounds warm, but on these hot, humid days here in Maryland, 78 degrees is a relief when you come in from outside. So now I'm still getting the benefit of being able to come into a cool home without having to pay so much extra money. It's kind of scary thinking that I'm going to turn it down to 68 as it gets colder.
I go too quickly to turning the thermostat down. I'm trying to think about other ways I can address this. Just changing clothes and chilling out for a minute before I immediately rush over to the thermostat. When our teacher today told us that every degree for every $100 in your bill is $3, now I think I'll have the mantra in my head that when I hit the thermostat button for every degree, it's $3, $3, $3.
So really understanding, you know, your current lifestyle and the needs of your family is also a big part. There's so much more that we can learn month to month, season to season, that would benefit us.
Los guatemaltecos comemos muchos frijoles, entonces para que se me cosan más rápido y no usar tanto gas, yo los pongo en agua una noche antes y los cocino a la siguiente noche, porque en el día está muy caliente, porque si están suavecitos, si se iban a cocer en 6 horas, en 3 horas están cocidos.
I'm really bad about my phone charger. That's probably my #1 offense. So now I try to make the habit every morning to not only grab my phone before I leave the house, but unplug the charger.
I try to tell the kids to keep the lights off. You know, if you're not watching TV, cut the TVs off. Anything you're not using, unplug it. So that's been helping a lot.
Venían altos los biles del gas y la electricidad. Si no le tengo suficiente comida, ¿cómo llenarlo? Frizo los galones de agua y jala menos electricidad. Y entonces ahí los tengo bien ocupaditos.
Cleaning that vent in the back, I didn't realize how much of an impact that would have. I also didn't realize how dirty it was until I got back there. you start to find ways, because what happens is it becomes kind of an infectious attitude. It's a lifestyle now. You want to get your shower, turn it on, and then you're going to turn this. The sand is going to drop down, and that's 5 minutes, okay? Not realizing how much energy is used in a 20, 30 minute long hot shower. They're pretty comfortable. You feel pretty good when you get out, but you're wasting money. Once you can get a child engaged or gain some interest, you'd be amazed at how they start to take ownership of some of it. So, for instance, one of the things for me as a parent that I love hearing that I never heard before was my younger son telling his older brother to remember to turn off the light. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There have been times where I've been it, but I tell you what, I'm it a lot less, and we're forgetting a lot less, and we're saving a lot more.
Uno al otro, ellos a mí. En los tres nos combinamos para decirnos. ¿Ya está la comida? Apaguen la televisión y la computadora. En mi país, yo fui maestra por muchos años. Aunque ahora se me dificulta enseñarle a los niños en una escuela, puedo enseñarles aquí en mi familia, a mis hijos, para que ellos aprendan a cuidar el medio ambiente, que eso es importante para el futuro. Y también ahorrar dinero, que eso es muy importante, demasiado.
The one thing I do want to caution folks is, this is not a situation where you're going to be able to go out and buy a brand new sports car. However, there are going to be times where you're going to have a little extra money, and that little extra money may mean the difference in, maybe taking your kids to a movie, spending some quality time as a family.
When I get my next bill, I'll see how much I save. So it been pretty good. I've been blessed.
I have saved money on energy as I've started to become more aware of steps I can be taking to really affect it. And I think I've even sort of gotten into competition with myself the last couple of months, looking to see if my bill is lower than the previous month.
Everybody has the ability and the capability to help save and conserve. Keep yourself informed, learn some tricks, ask some questions, and put some of those things into practice. And you'll be amazed at how much you can help yourself.